Our next landscape tree is the olive, with the botanical name of Olea europaea. The olive is a relatively small, many-branched evergreen tree that grows best in a Mediterranean or hot desert climate. Archaeological evidence suggests that olive trees were domesticated by people as early as 10,000 years ago. Olives have been closely associated with human religious, cultural, medical, and food traditions for thousands of years. In the Mediterranean region, where it is native, some olive tree specimens are many centuries old. Olive trees flourish in our desert climate. They are exceptionally drought tolerant and heat tolerant. The natural form of an olive tree is irregular and spreading like a very large shrub. Don't expect perfect symmetry to naturally occur with an olive tree. Olive trees are naturally asymmetrical and free-spirited. If well irrigated, olive trees can grow as tall as 30 to 50 feet with a similar width. Olive trees naturally have multiple trunks, but can be trained with persistent effort to have a single trunk. As olive trees mature, they assume a rugged character that brings a sense of timelessness to a landscape setting. Very old olive trees become real works of landscape art when they develop a picturesque, gnarled trunk flare at their base. The stiff and narrow evergreen leaves of olive trees are grayish-green on the top surface and silver on the underside. Light reflects off the leaves, especially when they flutter in the wind, giving the tree a subtle dimension and depth to its canopy. Before planting an olive tree, keep in mind these caveats. First, olive pollen is one of the most important causes of spring respiratory allergies in Phoenix. It's because of this reason most cities in Arizona have banned the landscape planting of fruiting olive trees, mandating instead that only sexually sterile trees can be planted. Second, in older neighborhoods of Phoenix where fruiting olive trees can be found, the dropping fruit is exceptionally messy and can stain hard surfaces. Last, olive trees are highly prone to basal suckering and branching. If these basal suckers are not continuously removed, they will take on a life of their own and lead to landscape oddities like this tree growing in a living pot. As a landscape ornamental tree, olives need little care if a natural landscape appearance is preferred. However, if you're one of those neat freaks that enjoy only formal landscape settings, then watch out for the strong-willed olive. In formal landscapes across Phoenix, olive trees are brutally subjected to all types of pruning calamities and disorders. For example, here they are sculpted into giant beach balls. From antiquity to the present, olive trees remain an economically and aesthetically important landscape tree. They are the iconic persona of a Mediterranean villa and should be a part of anyone's Mediterranean garden motif. Olive is a prominent tree in older Phoenix neighborhoods, and they continue to be incorporated into new urban landscape designs today. Sculptural, evergreen, and tough, olive trees continue in Phoenix as legacy trees.